Before anything, I just want to say I have an announcement at the end of the video, so when I do reveal my number one, make sure to not leave the video, watch the whole thing till the end, because that part really actually took me 2 whole days to put together. So I had this idea all the way back in 2014 when Pacquiao Island was the hip new thing. That idea is not fresh by any means necessary. I thought maybe I could revamp it and use it on the new season. So instead of a top 14 characters of Pacquiao Island, I decided to strike while the iron is still hot. Top 16 Total Drama Island 2023 reboot characters. I don't care if tops do not favor the algorithm anymore. I do what I want. So sit back and relax as I give you my top 16 characters of Total Drama Island Reboot 2023. What exactly is the title of this season?
So number 16, Chase. Look, I know its whole thing is that he is meant to be unlikable, but personally, in writing terms, he is awful. And not because someone raised this child all wrong, no, but because he is a codependent character. All of his relevant moments were around Emma for the whole time he was here. I get that it was meant for us to dislike him, but the way he was crafted didn't really left him any room for genuine character growth. If they pull it off in the next season, I'll be surprised, though it did not work that well when they tried with Sierra. Also, if you like this character, that's great. It doesn't mean you are supporting anything the real-life parallels of Chase are. In the end, this is a cartoon. Chill out, people. I've heard stories. Number 15, Emma! Honestly, all the things I said about Chase remain true when the topic is Emma. The only thing that separates her from being at the bottom is her friendship with Bowie. And even her codependency with Chase ruined that. Also, Emma seems to be supportive of her team, which is not something I can say for Chase. As it was, Emma's purpose of this season was very disappointing. Number 14, Scary Girl. Or Lauren, whatever. Scary Girl was a one-trick pony. She was used as a joke on those people nowadays that find everything scary and gory as amusing. I didn't find her entertaining and the fandom hyped her way too much. Again, reflecting how much some of these people can be. From the very first trailer, I saw that early boot character energy she was emanating, and I did not stood corrected. She had her moments, but the hype people placed on her was way too over the top. Number 13, Nichelle. We find Nichelle down on this list because she was only allowed to be a character way too late into her stay. Notice that almost everyone got those auditions and Nichelle didn't get one. What she got was people gushing about her, and these auditions were actually really necessary for this character, because we never even learn why is she even in Total Drama. Her character is an already established celebrity, and there is no reason for a character like this to be logically taking part in a reality show. But unlike Chase, this arc opens so many doors to future character development, and I'm really hoping she does better, because what we got from her was practically nothing. Number 12, Caleb. And same can be said for Caleb. I'm thinking that this is probably for the second season, but did anyone felt like Caleb was literally a copy of Justin of season 1? Hot guy everyone has a crush on, the guy playing the game sees this as a threat, hot guy gets voted off. Not their most brilliant character, but hopefully there will be something better in the future. It was a similar situation with Nichelle. The reason why he was above her is because at least it seemed like he was willing to try. I don't know. Number 11, Ripper. Much like Chase, I don't think Ripper was made to be likable. What I do like about Ripper though is the fact that he actually plays the game, in a disgusting fashion, granted, but he still plays it. He nearly single-handedly won that fort protecting challenge and even nearly won the Cassowary Egg one. Obviously he is obnoxious, but I noticed that no one actually takes him seriously inside the Total Drama universe. Yeah, he is like a bully, but how much of a bully can you be when no one actually takes you seriously? I believe that Ripper was a way of the writers holding up the mirror to bullies in real life. At the end of the day, people that act like Ripper are little idiots that not even their parents care for. So even though he is an awful character at the surface, there is actually some complex writing in him, disgusting as it may be. Also, his voice actress made a tremendous job voicing this character. Number 10, Axel. Axel is just full of missed opportunities. So much potential this character had. From her one-liners, from her willingness to put Ripper in the line. For the 2 episodes she was here, she managed to be a better character than Sean. I liked her, but honestly could have done without the zombie thing. What is the deal with it anyway? Are Canadians just afraid of zombies in general? Number 9, Millie. Millie is actually an interesting character. Not too bad, but not too good either. She is clearly a lot smarter than usual people, and having a deeper look into her background would have been appreciated. But I'm wondering though, Could it be that her old story arc was actually the writer's way of doing the Courtney chart thing of Sunday Monday Sunday? But actually, well, we see her crafting her old notebook thing, the villain finds it eventually, and exposes it. Honestly, I was gonna place Millie a bit closer to the bottom of the list, but with this, she actually climbed the ranks up a lot for me. I also appreciated the dynamic she had with Ripper. Yes, she hates him, but she feels proud of him for making that fart, and how she clearly preferred to keep him in the game rather than Scary Girl, when the argument was made that Scary Girl just wasn't helping the team. Millie is complex, and it would be interesting to see her in a future season, if she can be less closer to Priya. Number 8. Priya. I actually don't know what else can this character do. Her goal was to win Total Drama, and she did. Now, where do we go from here? As for her whole arc, I feel like it was a bit kid-friendly, and as a result, all she did was interact with Millie and not much else. It was nice seeing her do well in challenges and help her team. She is like a Zoe, but not as dense. I liked her, but didn't love her. Number 7, Raji. I liked both Wayne and Raj, but I liked Wayne more though. These two had very little time apart, and the only thing that Raj did differently was coming out of the closet. Raj was a great character, but really not that memorable. Also, I really loved on the Cassowary Egg Challenge, he didn't go the simp road, and instead he wanted to share his egg with Wayne. Bros before hoes, am I right? As for Wayne, what I liked about Wayne was how supportive he was immediately after he finds out his friend is gay. There was never a moment where he thought, wow, he's gay? Ugh. Instead, it was immediate excitement and happiness over his friend. People like Wayne are the kind we need in this world. He is just so innocent and kind, and I loved Wayne. Number 5, Bowie. Well, him being the openly gay character is not a character trait, so I'll focus on what there is about him, because there is actually a lot. As a villain this season, I appreciated that his villainy came from playing the game, exploiting its surroundings and planning ahead, and not cartoonishly breaking things just for the sake of establishing that this guy is the villain. Look at him. Look at him! But it's not like this was his only character trait. He also has a head above his shoulders. He maturely postponed his relationship with Raj because he knew the competition would get in their way. Some methods he used were a bit nasty, but if you watch the season, I don't think it's meant to be seen as evilness. It's really nothing personal. His drive was just winning the game. I really liked Bowie. He was one of the best written characters this show has ever had. Number 4, Damien. I'm guessing this character is more of a comic relief character, but Damien just has some sort of cool energy that makes us like him. He entered this game blind, and it saddens me a little that just as he was about to get in the game, he got eliminated, through no one's fault but his own. Damien was super cool, and I look forward to see what other chances he's gonna get. And I also appreciated his voice actor a lot. Number 3, Z. I don't really like this sort of faked male type of character, but Z was an exception. The things he says, the way he's just so chill, the way he just faces each challenge. Z was just a breath of fresh air and a necessary member of this cast. And that scene where he lost his leg was ridiculously dramatic, and I absolutely love him for it. We need more Z in Total Drama. We need more Z in our lives, because 9 episodes do not make him justice. And through force of exclusion, you can see that he was my favorite male this season. Now, it was tough picking between these final 2, but my number 2 was Julia. Julia. I've said it before, I hate TikTok and influencers. I had TikTok in 2022, installed it because a manager of mine wanted people to follow her dog's TikTok. And since I like her, and I like dogs, I installed it, but in exchange for her subscribing to my animation channel. And she follows that channel actively whenever I post. But I decided to uninstall TikTok when a Portuguese TikToker said that
Não sou médica, mas podem ter certeza que estou em melhor saúde do que a maior parte deles todos. Fazer primeiro de tudo é focar-te na tua nutrição e naquilo que estás a consumir. Isso é provavelmente the number 1 reason why people have depressions. Se não se sentem bem psicologicamente, basta irem lá fora, correrem, andarem, apanharem ar, exercitarem, fazerem abdominais que vão sentir-se logo bem. Isso podem ter certeza.
Um criador de conteúdos é uma pessoa que, acreditem ou não, entretém. Nós somos pessoas que usamos a nossa arte.
And I never came back to it afterwards. so a character that embodies influencers is swimming upstream for my appreciations. However, she was an hilarious mockery of them. Once she actually showed what she was about, she became like such a cool person to root for. Every single challenge I was rooting like crazy for her to win, and my craziness spiked a lot watching this season. From her voice work, her simple design, Julia was a cool villain, and I actually liked her strategy a lot. Try super hard in challenges so that no one can actually vote her out. All I'm saying is that I hope Julia wins the following season. It's actually hard to put into words why I like Julia so much, but I think you understand the love when you watch the season. And finally, my number 1 is Mario Kart. Before this season, her design was really speaking to me. Her cutesy yet threatening design was sticking out. But when I actually heard their dialogues, I felt, wow, it's like they dug into my brain, specifically my brain, and they created this character. Take it from me, I hate teamwork. And when I see colleagues in a team wasting time complaining about stuff that doesn't matter, or they are actually just pretending to be helping, or just actually trying to threaten me or anyone with something, you can be damn sure the sarcastic remarks are coming out. I didn't just laugh with her, I related to her. She is not as sarcastic as Noah because her drive is the game. I mean, yeah, we like Noah, but he never really did anything smart in the name of the game. Okay. Is super crafty, and their strategy of listening to the confessionals was actually super smart. And I have to commend the writers for thinking of this. It was something that could be done in this modern world of smartphones, and something I know none of us could think of. It's a bit of a shame that she was eliminated so soon, but I do think that the way it went down, it was more unpredictable. And that is a great reflection of what this season was. It refused to be predictable. As she was, Metal Knight was awesome. I adored her craftiness, I adored her design, I adored her super relatable attitude. I just didn't care for her voice work though. But she easily ranks as S tier for me. No one can overtake my girl Courtney, I'm sorry to say. And that's it for this video. But I want to make an announcement.
So this was part of my idea back in 2014. Instead of just being me doing the top 16, I thought maybe people commenting can chip in. I'll explain why.
I want to make a subscriber top 16 characters. If you want to help, all you have to do is comment below with your top 10 characters. It's easy. You have a full month as soon as this video is uploaded to vote. Votes after that will not be counted. Votes will be counted like this. Your number 1 will get 12 points. Your number 2 will get 10. Your number 3 will get 8. Your number 4 will get 7. And so on until your number 10 gets 1 point. This will be your ballot. If you don't give me a top 10, your vote will not be counted. You have a full month as soon as this video is uploaded to vote. Votes after that will not be counted. But if you are watching this video after, you can still comment your votes. It's fine, it's fine. You don't really have to be a subscriber to vote, but if you want to do it, I'm not stopping you. After that period, I will tally up the votes and we will see who is the internet's favorite Total Drama Island reboot character.
And to the people that caught on what I'm trying to reference here, yes, I am obsessed with the Eurovision Song Contest. Can you tell? So make sure you comment down below your top 10 characters this season, and I'll see you in a full month or more, because of the editing that I have to do, with the full results. Thank you in advance and see you in the next video.